Okay, greetings to you all. My names are Imena Ornella, a senior 5 student at Riviera High School. So part of Riviera High School's daily routine is you sit with your friends and you get to discuss different topics that happen in our society and the world at large. So today's topic is, does social media contribute to teenage suicide? So a bunch of my friends are here and we're going to talk about this. First one is Gael, second Jordan, Trina, and Daniel. So,
does social media contribute to teenage committing suicide? And I think so, because on social media you may receive a lot of negative feed, a lot of hate, a lot of negative vibes from it. Let's say you post something, those cyberbullies they're gonna tell you that they're gonna comment on your post and tell you that this is not good, that look at that, and it's gonna make you feel weird, bad, and some teenagers might also confuse being sad and being depressed, and so they'll see someone who's actually depressed posting stuff, and they say relate to that, but it's not really what they're feeling. They're just sad, they're having a bad day, and they think that their whole life is gonna be like that, and so it really affects them because of social media.
On my personal view, or on my point of view, I feel like it does, right? Because really, if you look at social media, it has become an escape. Such a good escape that people take it as their reality, than their actual true reality, which is the world, right? So that they think that everything they see on social media, since it's so good, since it's so perfect, that's the same way that their real life will be, right? And at times when life doesn't meet those expectations, they feel like they can't go on anymore, and so they opt to suicide, right? And that's bad, because they gotta understand that life won't always be butterflies and rainbows, and at times to enjoy the good you have to go through the bad, right? You can't enjoy the sunshine when you haven't gone through the rain. So that's what I think.
Personally, I think it doesn't, because I think teenagers today live a hard life. Living as a teenager these days is really hard, because we have no control over what we do, because we're so pressured by what our parents think, what they expect of us, what our friends think and what they expect, what our school thinks and what it expects of us, that it's so chaotic that the only place to run to is social media, whereby you have the control to what you see. You let them see what you want them to see. You get? So basically, social media is a place where when one tries to bully you, like when one tries to cyberbully you, there are places like social media platforms like Instagram, whereby it's not going to be allowed, whereby they're going to block that account and remove it from Instagram. That was an example. But in real life, how are you going to block a person's negative thoughts and negative opinions from attacking your life, from attacking what you do and what you want to do? It's basically impossible. So I feel like social media instead helps us to cope with the world, and it's only going to lead to suicide, to teenage suicide, if you watch suicidal videos. But basically you have control over what feed you watch, what feed appears on your account. So I don't think it affects teenage suicide.
okay, what I think about today's topic is social media can go both ways. It can go the good way, it can go the bad way. You can be exposed, as Trina said, the world can damage you, and social media can be your breaking point, where you're already damaged, you find your social media, and it just damages you more, which can lead to suicide. But then again, it can also be your healing place, where I can be stressed at home, at school, and go to social media because I can be myself there. I can find my peers there and be myself. I can say what I want, do what I want, and just be me, which I can't do in the real world, which is also a safe place for me. So yeah, social media can be a healing place, can be a breaking point. It just depends on where you're standing. So I feel like we should all heal in productive ways, in healthy ways. We can use spirituality, for instance, to heal, or something else that just doesn't lead us to a path that will lead us to suicide. So yeah.
What I think is that on social media, I mean, yes, it does contribute to some of the teenage suicide, but then it contributes to more positivity than the negative side. I also agree with what my friend Nina said. She said that social media is where people escape to show the world what they want to show them. In real life, you can't really do that because what you show the world is not what they see. They choose to see what they want to see. But on social media, you get to control that. You get to, take control of your life, show what you want to show. So yeah, I think social media is good.